All right. Call Haloyim, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kwitash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the elect of the nation of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you Seminole Indians, West Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians, you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right, now I'm not sure what I'm going to call this lesson. All right, but what made me want to do this lesson, all right, because, you know, I'll be scrolling through YouTube, all right, and you have all these people around the world, all right, that are not even in this truth, all right, and can see that World War III is a possibility. Now, to them, they're not in the truth. They have no idea of the truth. All right. But World War III is biblical prophecy. All right. World War III is inevitable, man. All right. World War III is inevitable. All right. And America, all right, is going to be completely destroyed and wiped off the face of this earth in World War III. All right. By nuclear fire, nuclear missiles. Thus saith the Lord. Thus saith the Bible, man. All right. World War III is biblical prophecy, and the true prophets of the Lord, all right, which are the Israelites, all right, first and foremost, the Israelites of Great Millstone and the ones that teach in like manner, all right, have been prophesying the downfall and the destruction of America for decades, man. All right, 30, 40 years, man. All right, because the true prophets of the Lord, all right, were risen up in the 60s, man, starting with the man that goes by the name of Abba Bivens, all right. Since the early 60s, all right, the true prophets of the Lord have been prophesying the downfall and the destruction of America, all right, and you can see it coming to pass, finally, man, all right, since the 60s, man, all right, because you got some prophets who've been prophets for 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years, you got prophets who've been prophesying for 30 years, all right, 2-3 years, all right, but nonetheless, they are the true prophets of the Lord, man. All right, and the true prophets of the Lord have been. If you can't see that World War III is getting ready to happen, all right, and that America is falling, you just completely black. Because till this day, there's people that still don't know what's happening, still don't know what's going on. All right, but you do have people even outside of the truth that can see it, man. All right, and this ain't nothing new to the prophets. The prophets have been prophesying this, man, and you could actually see it come to pass finally, man. All right. And you people acting like that y'all know something, all right? Acting like y'all been, you know, saying this for many years. And, you know, you people think, come on, I be hating that shit, man. All right? But let's get into it, man. All right? Because what was I saying before? All right? Because I'll be scrolling on YouTube. All right? You know, all the talks is of World War III, man. All right, and what do the scriptures say? All right, in Matthew 24:6, man. All right, let's read it. All right, let's start from the top. All right, Matthew 24 and 1. All right, so it says, and Yahushai, all right, that's his true name. All right, Yahushai, all right, his name wasn't Jesus. All right, if you have 2 brain cells, all right, you should know his name ain't Jesus. That's not his name. It never was his name. It never will be his name. All right, there's no power in that name because that is not his name. All right, the Lord has one name, and his name comes from the Hebrew language, and that name is Yahushai. All right, so Matthew 24 and 1, and Yahushai went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahushai said unto him, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And he was talking about the time of 70 AD. All right, the abomination of desolation, when Jerusalem got ransacked by the Romans. All right, the abomination of desolation, 70 AD. It really started in, I think it was 66 or 67 AD all the way to 73, 74 AD. All right, so it says verse 3. All right, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? What world? The end of Esau, Edom's world. All right. It's not literally talking about the world as in the whole earth, man. It's talking about the end of an age. All right, because Esau Edom's world is coming to an end. All right, who is Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the devil? All right, because he's not going to rule this planet Earth forever and ever, man. All right, after his work, after he's done ruling, all right, our people are going to rule, but our rulership of this planet Earth is going to be forever and ever, and that's when Yahushua comes back and cracks those clouds, man, and sets us up on high, and he takes this man down. All right. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed. All right, because Christ is a Greek word. All right, that comes from the Greek word Christos, which means anointed. All right. It says, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. All right. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. All right. And that's what's happening now. You got the Russia and Ukraine war. All right. You got Israel at war with Hamas. All right. You got the wars in Africa right now. All right. Those are wars that we are hearing of. All right. And you were also hearing rumors of war. Rumors of what war? World War III, man. All right. And it's not just a rumor. All right. World War III is going to happen. World War III is biblical prophecy. And we're going to get into that in a second. All right. But this is happening right now, man. All right. What the Lord said what's going to happen in the last days is literally happening right now, coming to pass. All right. See, we've been in the last days. All right. But now we're in the last of the last days, man. All right. The World War III is about to pop off, man. All right, the MOTB is about to pop off. Martial law in the time of Jacob's trouble is about to pop off, man. All right, so this is why I brought this scripture out, because like I was saying, all right, I scroll through YouTube and you see videos of people talking about the World War III and all that. And these are people that are not in the truth and they can see it, man. Is World War III going to happen? Yes, it is going to happen. The true prophets and the true servants of the Lord have been prophesying since the 60s, all right, the downfall and the destruction of America, man, all right? So let's keep reading, all right? It says, and ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars, all right? See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Yeah, the end is still not yet, man. All right, the Lord said these things must happen, man. All right, because, there's still prophecies that have to be fulfilled, man. All right, the MOTB still has to come, man. All right, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And that's happening right now, man. That's literally happening right now, man. You got Russia and Ukraine, all right? You got Hamas and Israel. You got the wars going on in Africa, man. All right. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. And you see that happening now. Great famine is coming, man. All right. Especially here in America. All this is coming to America, man. All right. Famine is coming. Pestilence is coming. All right. There's over 1,000 earthquakes that happen daily. All right. The Lord said all these are the beginning of sorrows, man. Yeah, the beginning of sorrows, man. This ain't nothing. What's getting ready to take place, man? There is a great hell and a great death and great destruction that's getting ready to take place here in America, all throughout the world. But all this is coming to America as well, and especially all you proud ones. Oh man, it's gonna be a great thing to watch your faces turn pale when all this hell and sorrow breaks out here in America, man. All right. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Yeah, that's talking about, the true prophets and the true servants of the Lord, man. All right. They shall deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. But the main point is I want to get this. All right. All right. Verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Yeah, we're hearing of wars, which is literal wars happening, and rumors of wars, man. All right, the rumor of World War III, but World War III is inevitable. All right, because it's biblical prophecy. The Lord said that His word shall not return unto Him void, man. All right, that He's not a man that that shall lie. Matter of fact, let's get I think it's Habakkuk. Habakkuk 2. All right. So it says Habakkuk 2:1, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I improve. Yeah, so the Lord has watchmen, man. The Lord has set up prophets, all right, seers, watchmen, all right, to prophesy, man. All right, the prophets are standing upon their watch right now. They are watching and letting you prophesy and letting you know what's getting ready to happen. All right, and they've been prophesying for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. All right, before all this stuff has been happening, man. All right, that's why the scriptures say, when these things come to pass, then shall they know what prophet has been among them, man. All right, because a lot of people, oh, you guys been saying that for 10 years, 20 years, when is it going to happen? All right, and the scriptures talk about that. Where's the promise of his coming? All right, you guys been saying that for 10, 20 years. Why isn't it happening? But the scriptures say, at the end, it shall speak, man. We're about to get into that right now. All right, so Habakkuk 2:2, and Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Yeah, that's right. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Yeah, the prophecies, all right. The vision, all right. The prophecies that the prophets have been speaking, all right. They're set for an appointed time. The Lord, everything is according to the Lord's time, man. All right. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. The Lord's going to make it happen when he wants to make it happen. All right, so you can say, oh, you've been saying that for so long, this and that, it's not happening. That's because the Lord is going to make it happen when he wants it to happen, man. All right, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. And these prophecies are speaking right now, man. That's right. At the end it shall speak, man. All right, they're right here boldly in your face. All right, everything that the prophets of the Lord have been speaking for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. All right. My elders been doing this for 40 years, 30 years, all right? Been prophesying the downfall of America for 3 to 4 decades, man. All right, because that's what a prophet does. He does. How long did Noah prophesy? If I'm not mistaken, it was 120 years, man. All right, he told the people that the Lord is going to flood this earth, all right, 120 years before it happened, man. All right, so when the Lord has given us, has set up prophets to give us much time, all right, to come back and to return to him, man. All right, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Yeah, the scriptures say that the Lord is not a man that shall lie. All right, that none of his words shall return unto him void, man. All right, though it tarry, yeah, though these prophets may take a while, all right, the Lord said, wait for it, all right, because it will surely come, man. Yeah, it don't matter if it's taking 10 years, 30 years, 40 years, all right, 1,000 years from now, all right. The Lord said it's going to come, man. All right, so let's read it again. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, meaning that, you know, it's going to come, man. All right. And what's that one prophecy that the true prophets of the Lord have been prophesying, all right, for decades, literally decades, all right, and now the world can actually see it and people are talking about it? There's World War III, man. All right, see, pretty soon the world is going to know who the true prophets and the true servants of the Lord are, man. All right, and that's the prophets, the Israelites of Great Millstone, and the ones that teach in like manner. All right. They have been prophesying the destruction and the downfall of America for decades, literally decades, all right, since the 60s, man. All right. The vision is yet for an appointed time, man. All right, so matter of fact, let's get Revelations 9, all right? Like I said, because World War III is scriptural, man. All right, so when you read Revelation 9, all right, Revelation 9 from the first verse all the way down to the 11th verse is talking about World War I, all right? So when you read Revelation 9, this is all World War I right here. So that's why when you read Revelation 9 and 12, it says one woe is past, all right? The word woe means destruction, all right? One woe is past, meaning the First World War, all right? One woe is past, and behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter, meaning World War II and World War III, all right? So this is talking about World War I. So right after it's talking about World War One, it says one woe is past. Yeah, the first World War has passed, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter: World War Two and World War Three. All right, so that's why when you go into Revelation 14, all right, I think it's the 11th verse. No, matter of fact, it's Revelation 11 and 14, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, all right. Revelation 11 and 14, it says the second woe has passed, meaning the second world war, all right? And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Hoo. That third world war, man. We're right here already, man. We are right here already, man. All right, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right, that third woe, we're right on top of World War III, man. All right, that third war, it came quickly, man. All right, World War II was not that long ago, and boom, we're here right now, World War III, man. All right, the Lord said, behold, I come quickly, man. All right, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly, man. World War III. All right, so let's go back into Revelation, the 9th chapter, right, which talks about the nuclear missiles, man. All right. All right, so let's get into it. It says Revelation 9 and 13, all right? So it says, and the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar, which is before the Most High, saying to the sixth angel, which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year for to slay the third part of men. And that third part of men is talking about Esau, man. All right, because the mankind is split up into three classifications of men. You have the sons of God, which are the Israelites. You have the sons of men, all right, which are the other nations, all right, the Gentiles. And then you got the sons of the wicked, which are the Edomites. All right, and it says, for to slay the third part of men, which is talking about Esau, man. All right, the Edomites, all right. And the number of the army of the horsemen, all right, were 200,000, and I heard the number of them. Yeah, so that army of that 200,000 is talking about the nuclear missiles, all right. Missiles, all right. There's going to be 200 million missiles being shot off in World War III, all right. Now you got people that break this down wrong, all right. You got people that talk about that this 200 million, all right, this 200,000, which is 200 million, all right, is talking about angels. It's not talking about angels, it's talking about missiles, because it further, when we read down, it further explains, all right, the 200,000, all right. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them. And thus I saw the horses in the vision. All right, now this is John speaking. All right, because when he was on the island of Patmos, he had the vision of America being destroyed. All right, he had the vision of World War I, World War III. All right, he had the vision of the missiles being shot off. All right. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lion, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone, talking about the nuclear missiles. But let's read this again, all right? It says, and thus, so I can break it down, it says, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and of brimstone, talking about the missiles, and the heads of the horses, all right, which is talking about the front of the missile, right? Because the front of the missile is the actual warhead, the part that explodes, all right, and does damage, all right. That's the front of the warhead, the front of the missile is where the bomb is at, all right. And the heads of the horses were as heads of lions, and out of their mouths, all right, yeah, out of their mouths, all right, which is the front of the missile, the actual warhead, the bomb, all right, it sits in the front of the missile, all right, and out of their mouths issue fire and smoke and brimstone. Yeah, talking about the warheads, man, all right, the front of the missile, out of their mouths, which is the front part of the missile, all right, issued fire and smoke and brimstone. That's right. By these three was the third part of men killed, right? Esau, all right, by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths, all right. For their power is in their mouths. That's right. The power was in their mouths. The front of the missile is the warhead. All right, that's where all the power, the explosion, that's where the bomb is at. That's the part that does all the damage. All right, for their power is in their mouth and in their tails. Yeah, because behind the missile is the propeller. What propels the missile, what makes it fly through the air. All right, excuse me, it says, for their power is in their mouth and in their tail. For their tails were like unto serpents. All right, yeah, because when the missile is in the sky, all right, it says the power was in their tails. All right, the back end of the missile is where the propeller at, what makes the missile fly through the air. It says for their tails were like unto serpents. Yeah, because when the missiles are in the sky, it leaves a trail of smoke. All right, which makes it look like a serpent. All right, it says and had heads, talking about the nuclear warheads. All right, and had heads, and with them they do hurt. All right, talking about the nuclear missiles. All right, and with them they do hurt. Yeah, they're gonna cause damage, man. They're gonna kill, destroy. All right, they're gonna leave this whole land desolate, man. Turn it into a whole desert, man. All right, it says, let's read this again from Revelation 9:17. All right, no, I start at 16. It says Revelation 9:16, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, which is 200 million. And I heard the number of them. Yeah, so 200 million missiles are going to be shot off in World War III. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. That's right, talking about the nuclear missiles, man. All right, by these three was the third part of men killed. Yeah, that third part of men is talking about Esau, Edom. All right, the Edomites. All right, by these three was the third part of men killed by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths, talking about the nuclear warhead, all right, which is the front part of the missile. All right, that's that fire and brimstone that issued out of the mouth of the missile, which is the warhead. All right, the front of the missile. For their power is in their mouths and in their tails, for their tail were like unto serpents and had heads. Whoo, multiple heads, had heads. All right, so you're gonna have that warhead break out into many more warheads. All right, and then just boom, just hit. All right, because you got those missiles that break into that when the warhead comes off, it breaks into like 7-10 other missiles, man. All right, and with them they do hurt. That's right, man. All right, and the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues yet repented not of their work, not of the works of their hands. Talking about that guy, that's Esau, Edom, and these other nations, man. All right, that's how wicked they are, especially Esau, Edom, because he is the wicked, man. All right, that they should not worship devils and idols. So after all these things are going, when they're in their bunkers and all that, man, they're still not going to repent, man. That's why we're going to grab them out of their bunkers, and they're going into chains and in slavery, man. All right, that they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and of wood, which neither can see nor hear nor walk. Neither repented they of their murders, nor of their sorceries, nor of their fornication, all right, nor of their thefts. All right, so this right here is talking about the nuclear missiles. All right, so now when you go into let's get Isaiah, I think it's 54 if I'm not mistaken. All right, no, matter of fact, I want to get Joel, the 3rd chapter. All right, so it says right here, Joel 3:1, for behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. Yeah, because right now the Israelites, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, we're in captivity right now. We're in slavery. All right, we're living in hell. We don't rule this planet Earth. All right, we're underneath the so-called rulership of East. We're underneath the rulership of the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, the devil. All right, but the Lord is getting ready to take us up out of this hellhole that we're living, and He's getting ready to set us up on high, man. Right, to be kings, gods, and rulers of this planet Earth again, man. For behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. All right. I will also gather all nations. All right. So World War III, all right, is the anger and the doing of the Lord, man. All right, the Lord, he said, I will gather all nations, all right, and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Yeah, Jehoshaphat comes from the Hebrew word Yahweh Shaphat, meaning the Yahweh's judgment. All right, because the valley of Jehoshaphat is in the, over there in the Middle East. All right. So the Lord said he's going to bring all the nations, all right? He's going to bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. He's going to judge all those nations in World War III. All right. I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people and my heritage Israel, all right? Who are the Lord's people, all right? The Israelites, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. The Lord said he going to do this for us, man, all right? He's bringing all the nations together for World War III so they could destroy themselves, all right? So Esau, Edom, the white man, they could destroy themselves, man. All right. See, the Lord got the white man in the trick bag, man. Let's get that. All right. Job, let's get that. All right. Job, I think it's the 5th chapter, somewhere around the 11th verse, the 9th verse. All right, Job 5:12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hand, who's the crafty? Esau, Edom. All right, because another word for crafty is to be sneaky. All right, to be to be sneaky, man. All right. All right. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Yeah, and what's their enterprise they're trying to do? All right, bringing that new world order. All right, but the Lord is going to stop that, man. All right, because he's going to have these missiles shot off. All right, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. Yeah, because Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil, all right, he thinks he came up with the knowledge all up on his own, all right, to create these nuclear missiles and all this knowledge that he has, all right, but the Lord is the one that gave him that knowledge to do what? To destroy himself, man. All right. He don't praise the most. Esau, Edom don't praise the Most High for nothing, man. All right, he tells you that there is a no power, no God, man. All right, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. That's right, man. All right, let's read it again. Excuse me. All right, Job 5:12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. That's right, man. All right, he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. All right, and who's the so-called wise people of this world right now? All right, Esau, Edom. All right, starting with the elite banking families, but he's going to take them. He's going to take them up in their own craftiness, man. All right. He doesn't even know that he created the nuclear missiles to destroy himself, man. All right. So let's get into Isaiah real quick. All right. I think it's Isaiah 54, if I'm not mistaken, or 56. All right. Yeah. So it says Isaiah 54:16. All right. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. Yeah, because what does a blacksmith do? He creates instruments, all right? He bends and forges metals, all right, in the shapes of what he wants, all right, to bring forth all types of instruments, man. All right, behold, I have created. The Lord said he's the one that created the smith, man. He's the one that gave the wisdom and knowledge to the man to create all these things, man. All right. See, the white man thinks he has done everything on his own. He gives no credit to the Most High, man. He tells you that there is no Most High. All right, that he gives you this whack ass science, the false science that he makes you believe in. Oh, the Earth is 100 kajillion billion zillion manillion years old, man. All right, talking about the Big Bang Theory and all that nonsense. Talking about an ice age and all that nonsense. All right. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire and bringeth forth an instrument for his work. Because that's what blacksmiths do. They bring, they bend metals and all that. They create instruments. All right. It says, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. I have created the waster to destroy. That's right, man. Because what's a modern day blacksmith? All right. Or you could a smith and a scientist, are interchangeable. All right. Modern day blacksmith or a smith is a scientist, man. All right. They split nucleuses and atoms. All right, in the lab to create all types of bombs and missiles. All right. The Lord said, I created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. I have created the waster to destroy, man. That waster is talking about the nuclear missiles. So the Lord is the one that set up Esau, Edom, all right, the white man, to create these instruments, nuclear bombs and stuff like that, man, to destroy, man. The Lord said, I have created the waster to destroy, man. All right. Because that's the knowledge of the Lord, man. Nuclear bombs and atom bombs and stuff like that. That's the knowledge of the Lord, man. Because where do you even start to even create something like that, man? The Lord is the one that gave him the knowledge to do that, man. Right? Because it's prophecy that for World War III, man. All right. See, the Lord got Esau, Edom in a trick bag, man. All right. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, man. Let's get that again. All right. Job 5, man. All right. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, and that's talking about Esau, Edom, so that their hands cannot perform the enterprise. Yeah, they're not going to be able to go through with their new world order, man, because Yahushua is going to crack those clouds. All right. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. That's right, man. You can't come against the Lord, man. The Lord got y'all in a trick bag. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong, man. All right. What else did I want to get? All right, let's go back to Joel, because I don't think I finished read that. All right. Oh, maybe I did. All right. But let's read it again. Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Yeah, so the Lord is preparing all these nations for war, man. Right? This is the Lord's doing. World War III is the Lord's doing. That's the anger of the Lord, man. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Yeah, because World War III is going to start in the Middle East, in the valley of Jehoshaphat. The Lord is going to bring them down there, man. All right. And I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel. Yeah, the Lord is doing this for us, man. All right. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, the elect of the nation of Israel, which is you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians, all right, whom they have scattered, yeah, because the nations, all right, have scattered the true Israelites, all right, throughout the four corners of the earth, all right, through slavery, man, all right, and they also parted the Lord's land. That's why they're fighting over the land over there, Hamas and Israel, man. That land belongs to neither of them, all right, whom they have scattered among the nation. That land belongs to the nation of Israel, all right, the Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Those are God's true chosen people, man, the Israelites, man, all right. The people in Israel today, they're not the real Jews that the Bible speaks of, all right. They're Amalekites, they're Edomites, right, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. That's right. And they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for an harlot and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. Is that not what they did to us? Is that not what they did to us? All right. Yea. And what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon and all the coast of Palestine? Yeah, you're not the Lord's chosen people. All right. You have nothing to do with the Lord, man. All right. The Lord don't love you. All right, the Lord only loves the nation of Israel. All right, you Negroes, Latinos, you Native Americans, man. Will ye render me a recompense? If ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head, man. All right, so matter of fact, let's get but this, I think it's this war. I think that's how it goes. Let's get it. Burning and fuel of fire. All right, so Isaiah 9 and 5. All right. So it says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. Yeah, talking about war. All right, because war is a bloody thing. All right, lots of blood gets shed in war, man. All right, war and battle. All right, that's what happens in war, bloodshed, man. All right, so all throughout history, all right, you know, every war and every battle was with bloodshed. All right, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this, meaning World War III, meaning but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Yeah, that's how World War III is going to be fought, with nuclear missiles, ICBM missiles. All right. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this, meaning this war, World War III, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire, man. All right. Talking about World War III, because that's World War III is going to be a war of burning and fuel of fire, man. All right, that's how World War III is going to be fought, man. All right, and World War III is you know, is being risen up right now, man. All right, you got all the countries in the Valley of Jehoshaphat right now going to war. All right, because what's happening with Russia and Ukraine? All right, that's biblical prophecy. The Lord said He's going to use Russia, all right, to start World War III. All right, that's Ezekiel the 38th chapter. Right, what's going on right now is Ezekiel the 38th chapter with Russia and Ukraine, man. All right, and then you got Israel and Hamas, man. All right, see, everything is starting to slowly take place. All these nations are at war right now, man. All right, what did Yahushua say? All right, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Yeah, this is the beginning of sorrows, man. All right, then shall they deliver. All right, yeah, all these are the beginnings of sorrow. This is, bro, nothing ain't even happened yet, bro. You think what's happening now was crazy, man? All right, wait till World War III really pops off, man. All right, and Lord willing, I'm part of the elect, man, and I could be saved out of all this, man. Lord willing, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, man. All right, Lord willing. All right, and you know, maybe I guess I'll stop the video here. If it be the Lord's will, I'll do even a deeper video, a way deeper video, bringing out many scriptures and really getting into it. All right, but you know, like I said, man, you know, what prompt me to do this video is that, you know, I'll be scrolling, you know, and the talks of World War III is all over, man. All right. The talks of World War III is from people that's not even in the truth. They can see it happen. All right. All right. So what the true prophets of the Lord have been telling you all this, man, for decades. That America in World War III is biblical prophecy, man. The true prophets of the Lord have been prophesying this for at least since the early 60s, because that's when the true prophets of the Lord were risen up. That's when the Lord had risen up His true prophets, all right, in the 60s, starting by a man named Abba Bivens, all right, prophesying the downfall and the destruction of America. Because before that, before Abba Bivens, the Bible was sealed. The true understanding of the Bible was sealed. All right, but Yahushua unveiled it, unsealed the seals, man, like it tells you in Revelation the 5th chapter. And right, so yeah, I stop it right here. So, you know, I hope this lesson was edifying. All right, Lord willing, was edifying. So I want to say, call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kritash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shout out to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you Seminole Indians, West Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right. So with that being said, until the next one, shalom, shalom.